figure reviews, toy hunts, unboxing and rankings, unboxing and displays, etc. All right, YouTube Trolls Toys back at you with another video. This week we're doing Random Figure Review episode 18, where we review 6 different figures from 6 different lines under a certain price point. We do a quick unboxing, look at the figures, and then we rank them from our least favorite to our favorite, understanding that we like them all. That's why we purchased them. So coming in at an unbelievable price point for Karai from NECA, Last Ronin Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles of $10. From Whatnot, we have Karai. Yet another unbelievable price, right? Representing Marvel Legends. I know it's past Halloween now, but hey, we got Hallow's Eve. $3. Yep, you heard it right. $3. So that's our first 2 figures. Representing MOTU Classics. New Eternia, so MOTU New Eternia, don't disregard that price. We got him for 20% off, so $20 is Zodac from Masters of the Universe New Eternia. So I guess this price point will be $35 or less, because we're going to open an older G.I. Joe, the Hasbro Pulse exclusive number 78 Tripwire. He came in at $35, and he comes with a lot of accessories, but hey, we'll give it a whirl. Representing Super 7, coming in at $27, is going to be Bruce Lee, the Challenger. Super 7 made 3 different Bruce Lee figures. The Warrior, the Challenger, and the Fighter. So we have the Fighter unboxed already. And here's the Challenger. We haven't unboxed the Warrior yet, but he'll be, he'll come up at some point. So we're going to do Bruce Lee, the Challenger from Super 7. And representing WWE Superstars, price point $21, we're going to have George the Animal Steele. So that's going to be the 6 figures that we unbox, do quick reviews on, and rank in this video. So since we had him in our hand, we're going to go with George the Animal Steele. Right, he has the hairy arms, right? He's got on the I'm an Animal Lover shirt. As always, comes with extra hands. We're not going to break those out. But I love the Superstars. But when I first started collecting the Superstars, unbeknownst to me, I bought a custom, apparently, George the Animal Steele. So I figured we would compare them. Looks like maybe that must be an elite head sculpt. Obviously no hairy arms on this custom. He's got red knee pads on the original, on the regular figure. I don't know whose tights these are. Maybe Eddie Guerrero. I'm not sure. But this doesn't look half bad at all, right, to be a custom. The head's obviously bigger on this one. I think I may like the tongue better on the custom. But just to show, I was a rookie, didn't realize I was buying a custom, not big into custom figures, but he looks pretty good. But now we have the official George the Animal Steele WWE Superstars. Typical superstar articulation. Let's look underneath. Yeah, he's got hairy chest underneath as well, under the tights. Obviously, the custom will not. Yeah, and does not. So I'm wondering if that's Eddie Guerrero that they use. I may have to take a look now. So if it was Eddie Guerrero on that custom, I don't know. It's not an Eddie Guerrero that I have. If anybody knows what the base of that custom I just showed was, put it in the comments. But our first figure is WWE Superstars George the Animal Steele. Right up next, we're going to go with Hallow's Eve, who we got for $3. Or our buddy got for $3 on clearance and then sold us for $3. Armed with a bag of super-powered Halloween masks, Janine Goodby is on a mission to evade the police and free her beloved Ben Reilly as Hallow's Eve. All right, I know nothing about the lore. I just am on a female figure kick as of late, so we got Hallow's Eve. She comes with gripping hands out of the back. She also comes with Fists of Fury. And she comes with open hands. She does come with 2 different Halloween masks. One that looks like Dracula. And another that looks like the devil. So we're going to see if we can figure out how to put one of those on. You know what? To hell with it. I don't know how they go on. I don't, I guess you just put them over her face. But she looked a little bit doofy when I put the Dracula one on. So maybe you're just supposed to pose them with her holding it in her hand. I don't know. If anybody knows, let me know. I tried to see if her face came off like some of the more expensive figures. It does not, that I can tell, so I'm not positive. Maybe that's why she went to clearance, because you can't actually do anything with the faces. I don't know. I'm not going to screw with it. we're just going to pose her up. That's all I'm going to do anyway. Do you need a stand, Hallows Eve? Can we just prop you on George the Animal Steele? That's what we're going to do. But she does come with 2 alternate masks and 2 alternate sets of hands. So not too bad. All right, up next, representing Masters of the Universe, we got Zodac, Cosmic Enforcer. Few are more powerful than the omnipotent master of the cosmos, Zodac, as the keeper of the neutral balance between good and evil. Look at that typo. The Cosmic Enforcer's universal travels return him to Eternia, home of Castle Grayskull, the nexus of realities in the center of the multiverse. For a threat to the cosmic balance can come from anywhere at any time. All right, as you're aware by this point, I decided to go 7-inch for He-Man versus 5.5. I did have some of both. So we had Zodac in 5.5-inch form. We're trying to sell him on Whatnot because we got his 7-inch version. He does come with his, blaster, and he does have a spot-on figure to store that, so I appreciate that. He's got shoulder pads that swivel out of the way. Once again, haven't watched He-Man in quite some time. He does come with Fist of Fury, and then he also comes with a staff that comes apart, right? So I guess you could have him wielding it in both hands, or you could have him or we could have him posing it, as the long staff and maybe use 2 hands. The trigger finger being out there all the time is sort of weird, but the only other alternate hand he came with was the Fist of Fury, so I guess we'll go with what we got. But Zodac looking pretty good for what he is, right? Look at those feet, man. They will F you up. I've never paid attention to his feet on the other figure, I guess. But those are I think he would do some damage with those feet. And plus, what's going on? He looks like a regular dude until his feet, and then bam, 3 clawed toes. I guess that's part of his being the defender of the cosmos. So figure number 3 is Zodac from MOTU. Next, we're going to represent NECA. We're going to open Karai from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Last Ronin. Like I said, been on a little bit of a female figure kick. Got her for $10 on Whatnot, so couldn't pass her up. So we're going to get her out of the box. All right, so here's Karai out of the package. Right, and NECA certainly didn't want you to steal her. She was like probably one of the most secured figures I'd ever seen. But I don't like this arm already. I mean, it doesn't want to do anything. Come on. These arms are rather flimsy on Karai. She does come with a Screaming head sculpt, which we'll probably use. She comes with a sheath for her sword, which she also comes with. And as far as NECA figures go, she's pretty light. That's their accessories, and maybe I remember that being that way in the comic. She does come with not 2 alternate hands, not 3, not 4, but 5. So we get a gripping hand where she comes with splayed out hands out of the package. We get Fists of Fury as well. And what is the other oddball hand? That one's a more closed, maybe for the sword. Yeah, another gripping. And then another Fist of Fury. So this one is the oddball. Oh, it shows that she can hold this, her other accessory. Okay, NECA, I feel you. All right, we'll see if we can get her equipped. All right, Karai looks pretty good when you get her equipped with her accessories, but I'm not going to lie. I feel like she's one of the few figures I felt like I'm going to break when I tried to change her. These arms are just so tiny. And her foot peg is exceptionally small, the hole in her foot peg. But otherwise, she looks really good. I did put the Screaming head sculpt on her. We got her with being able to display both weapons, right? So we did change out both hands. So, but she's looking pretty good. She does come, like I said, she has a plethora of alternate hands, 5 of them, and the head sculpt that she came with out of the package. So Karai's looking pretty good. I'm a fan of the appearance of the figure, not a fan of the figure, if that makes sense. Now we're going to go with the Challenger Bruce Lee, who comes with 2 alternate head sculpts, 3 sets of nunchucks. No, 4 sets of nunchucks, 1 in a bag. It looks like a kendo stick or something, some type. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 alternate hands. I mean, holy shit. Master of Jeet Kune Do, the legend, Bruce Lee the Challenger. So we'll get him out of the package. All right, so here's Bruce out of the package. Looking pretty gnarly. I like him. I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably not gonna use whatever that is supposed to be. And he does come with sort of a action pose nunchuck. Just whatever you want to do nunchuck, a bagged nunchuck, and sort of this rigid pose nunchuck. So we got choose your own nunchuck adventure. 3 different head sculpts. The wah! And the, you know, woo, head sculpts. This is what it comes with out of the package. And it certainly is choose your own hand adventure, I gotta say. He comes with so many different hand choices. You get, I don't know if you can see those, but this is for the left hand. So we have wah, and then we have a gripping hand for the chucks. We have a fingers spread open hand, fingers together open hand, thumb in, fingers together open hand, and then a little bit more open version of a gripping hand. And then for the right hand, we get some different poses, like we get this one, wah, and then we get all of the other similar ones. But is that a right? That might be a left. Wah. Right, so it is choose your own hand adventure for Bruce, for sure. You have so many hand choices. So we're going to try to get him equipped with some of his accessories. I don't know, I feel like for now, this is the look we're going to go with. But you got so many choices of accessories to go with Bruce Lee. It's kind of wild. So many different nunchuck variations and so, oh shit, fig-tastrophe. And so many hands. It is truly wild how many hands you get with this Super 7 Bruce Lee. I mean, look at that. That's craziness. So figure number 5 is Super 7, the Challenger Bruce Lee. So this is back in the windowless box days, which suck, but it's also back in the artwork days, which I like. So that's a pretty cool picture. All right, there has been a Tiger Force variant of Tripwire as well, but I own that, but I also haven't opened that. So this is our first look at Tripwire. Figure we do the OG first. But here's the figure itself, and you want to talk about wild amount of accessories. I mean, it comes with the little mobile, what is it called? Aspara and mobile armored control lever for explosive ordnance disposal. So that's obviously what this is. So we do get the little accessory there, which is cool. And then we have quite the nifty backpack. A different chest plate if we want, it looks like, which we'll probably go with. We have the cord to attach the device to. That comes with a little mouse. We get a claymore, looks like, maybe, or no, it's a control, remote control shambles. A pistol, helmet, obviously since he's deactivating bombs, we've got the armor plate. So I guess this is his, we've got a different helmet variation. These 2 little devices, which will peg in somewhere. And yeah, he's got so much shit. That's why I never opened him. I was like, I don't know how this shit is. So don't kill me, but we'll try to get him equipped. All right, here's what I've surmised, and I didn't cheat and look it up, but I think this is for when he's sweeping for bombs, right? But if he knows that there's an active one, he's going to put on his heavy duty, close range bomb disposal gear. And then we have McLeod, right? And then we have one of these extra ones that I can't figure out where it pegs in. The other one pegged in on the backpack, so I'm not going to fuck with that at the moment. And I feel like I'm supposed to like Tripwire best because I am a big G.I. Joe guy, and he does come with a bunch of accessories, but I don't know if I do. Let's see. These are the 6 figures that we've unboxed in this video, and we're going to rank them from our least favorite to our favorite, understanding that at the time we purchased them, we liked them all. Hallow's Eve, since she is so seasonal in my mind, I think she's going to be my last place figure. George the Animal Steele. I already had the custom. Don't know that I needed another one. Hallow's Eve. Hold George's hand so that you don't fall over. I don't want to get a figure stand for you shambles. All right, we're going to try it. So 6th place, Hallow Z. 5th place, George Animal Steele. There she goes. Stand time. So I don't think we really need to do much rearranging here. I'm going to, because Zodac, we just had to switch George and Hallow Z. Zodac's going to go 4th place. Karai looks great, but I'm concerned about her durability, so she's going to be 3rd place. And then Tripwire and Bruce Lee. It's tough. I think I'm going to put Tripwire in 2nd place, and some of you may give me shit, right? But that's okay. Maybe I like the Tiger Force one better. I mean, he's great, but for some reason, I don't know, I really just like this Bruce Lee figure. So winner of Random Figure Review episode 18 is going to be the Challenger Bruce Lee from Super 7. All right, Bruce, stand. What? Oh, come on, Bruce. Shit. All right, look up, Bruce. We're struggling here a bit. But as always, this has been Trolls Toys. I truly appreciate you watching my videos, and we'll see you soon. Peace.